Nitin sir, I would like to welcome you on our TikTok live career counseling session. We had promised to our students that we will be bringing the Australian University in front of our TikTok audience. So today we are making these things happen. So we are so happy to have you on our TikTok show, sir.
Thank you, Raj. It's a pleasure to be here in your office at KIEC Kathmandu. I'm very excited. And it's so lovely to be back after 2 years. I think we have seen an era which was very devastating, which was a very bad period, and we were very depressed during that time. But I think there is a sunlight, there is a hope now, and we've all started coming out of it. And so is our industry of international education. We have seen the students have they've now back on the track. They are doing their IELTS classes. I can see a lot of students over here in your office. They're very excited about it. I just met a couple of students downstairs, and it's that feeling again. It feels so good to be back.
Yes, thank you so much for the recap of the pandemic, and now we are gradually living with the normal life and hoping for to have a very good years for us and all of us, our students, education provider. So today we want to hear from you. We want to know more about University of Tasmania. We want to know more about the Hobart and Launceston. So I would like to hear from you and my student as well, please.
Sure. Thank you, Raj. I'm sure universities or students of Kathmandu and across Nepal, they definitely have idea about what University of Tasmania is. And why I'm saying this, because we have been here in the market, we have been recruiting students, and we have been getting students who are really great, academically great, and they have been great in their experiences, and they've been really great after their education as well. Some of them went on becoming the university lecturers, and few of them are really placed very, very well in Australia. We have got variety of courses. Definitely, our strength is sciences, so that's where we get the majority of students for. Especially from Nepal, we got a lot of students for agriculture, both bachelor's and masters. We also got a lot of students for environmental sciences. Along with that, we get a lot of students for pharmaceutical sciences, and information technology and professional accounting are two of the courses which have been selling pretty well over here in the territory. But the story doesn't end over here. We've got variety of the courses. AMC is Australia Maritime College. That's where we offer a lot of programs. I understand because Nepal doesn't have coastal lines, students might not have an interest of getting into it because it doesn't have a career back home. But definitely, we now have a program called Masters of Global Logistics and Supply Chain Management. And since e-commerce market is been picking up a big time in Nepal, and Kathmandu seems to be the resource point of it, I think that is one course that your student can definitely look at. We have got majority of science courses, as I mentioned. So we start with Masters of Agriculture, then we've got Professional Accounting, we've got Environmental Sciences, we've got Protected Area and Governance. We have a brand new program into engineering. We've got Renewable Engineering, Mechanical Engineering, Timber, Civil Engineering, Civil and Structural Engineering is part of it. In the side of business, we offer programs in finance, accounting, marketing, business research. Business analytics is again one of the specialization, and all the courses that we offer at our university are accredited. They have formal accreditation, which is AQF. They also have accreditation from the governing bodies. So when a student is coming, he's safeguarded. He's not getting into a course which doesn't lead to a career or doesn't have a good platform of education. It is a complete set altogether. University is a very, very student-centric, and the student life is completely taken care of by the faculties and student support services. Yeah, there you are, Raj.
Yes, thank you so much for this valuable information. Can you please tell us more about the Tasmania and the location of Hobart and Launceston to our student?
Oh, definitely. It's a very good question. In fact, we earlier, when we were new into the market, when we started coming in, so students were asking, where is this university? But not anymore now, Raj. It's actually very exciting. It's actually very exciting because the students when they are in Tasmania, when they're studying at University of Tasmania, they do not have a competition with students of different universities. The only competition that they anticipate that they have is with the students of their own batch, and that's all about it. That is also taken care of because we have got excellent student support services which help students in terms of framing their resumes, preparing them for their interviews. We let them know where their interviews are happening. We let them know that these companies are looking for these skills, so prepare yourself. We've got various programs that a student, if the student enrolls into it along with their education, he becomes job ready. So that remains to be university's basic endeavor, that we prepare a student in such a way that when he's coming to us, he's coming as a student. When he goes out as a graduate who's job ready and who's ready to take these challenges into the real world. So this is how the preparation has been. How different we are. I think there was a question from someone that how different we are from other universities. I would like to emphasize that all the other universities are also government funded universities. So there is not much that I would say when I have to differentiate. But yes, it is the location that makes it very, very unique. It is the faculties, the teaching staff that makes it very, very unique, because most of them have got a teaching experience of teaching outside of Australia. Most of them are from the industry. So they have worked somewhere in the industry, or they're currently doing a consultancy to the industry. That's how a student gets to know that what is exactly happening in the industry, and this is how he or she gets a chance to prepare themselves that what is required now to be done, so that whenever they're going out in the market, they have the answer of the questions that industries are asking you. So this is how we differentiate it.
So as you have mentioned, the various courses and most of those courses are quite popular among the Nepalese student. So my student also wanted to know the entry requirement, like academic entry requirement, IELTS entry requirement for UG or PG courses. So can you please share with us?
I'll give you a bit of background about it. So when it comes to IELTS for undergraduate, we need 6 overall, no band less than 6. And for postgraduate, we need 6.5 overall, no band less than 6. It's slightly higher for some programs like social work, which require higher English for teaching, and also for nursing, wherein a higher level of English is required. Along with that, we offer a program which is an excellent course called Masters of Laboratory Medicine. So for that one also, a slightly higher English is required, but more or less it is on the similar side with other Australian universities. It's nowhere different than that. Academically, 60% if you have in your bachelor's, I believe you qualify for most of the courses.
Okay, so one of my students has asked what is the academic and English requirement for Master of Agriculture course. So
exactly. It's a very good question. It's a very good question. I'm sorry. I got to readjust the camera. Yeah, here it is. So Raj, for agriculture and for Masters of Antarctic Sciences and couple of more science-oriented subjects, the academic entry requirement has been kept on higher side because these courses are very, very unique courses.
Yes.
Agriculture needs to have 75% marks in bachelor's with only 3 backlogs.
Okay.
And the batch size is very, very small. But the beauty about being a little higher on the entry requirements is whosoever qualifies for agriculture gets a 25% scholarship that is flat.
Okay, great. Great.
It doesn't require to see the section of the university, even if it is section 1, section 2, section 3. You have 75%, you qualify for it. That's
so. The scholarship is for all the courses or only for limited courses?
The scholarship is flat for all the courses, provided you're meeting the entry requirement, the eligibility criteria.
So what is the English requirement for agriculture? As you said, you have just academic requirement.
Yeah, it is pretty usual. 6.5 overall, no band less than 6. And 75%, as I mentioned earlier, 75% marks in your bachelor's, and that's all about it. With 3 backlogs.
The scholarship that you are offering, that is 25%. Is that for entire course or only for a year?
That's for the entire course.
Wow. This will save a lot of money of students.
Absolutely, because why I would like to mention this, most of the courses at our university, they're not very, they're not very expensive. I would say
Yes.
that. And when they compare the ranking of the university, so there are two things over here. When you are comparing the ranking of the university, we are not a mediocre university. We are ranked pretty standard. We are ranked
Pretty
very
standard.
on the higher side when it comes to programs like agriculture or Antarctic sciences or Australian Maritime College, like all the merchant navy courses, logistics or nautical sciences or seafaring. We are on the higher side. And the best part of coming into the university is that our fees is also not that expensive. It is somewhere between 35 to 40,000 Australian dollars. And if you're good enough, you get the scholarship. Also, the scholarship criteria is not on the higher side. It's all right. 75-80% marks you have, you'll get a scholarship. Your fees comes down around 25 to 30,000. So that's where you
Yeah.
are. You're going to highly ranked university. You're going to the best. You're getting the program of your choice at a very nominal cost. So that's how it is different.
Yeah, as you have mentioned the several points about the University of Tasmania. Once again, we would like to hear why University of Tasmania compared to other university.
Raj, it's a very good question. I would still say you have asked very great questions so far. One is the student's choice, first of all, because as a consultant, you have yourself been telling me that, Nitin, I really cannot push any student. If the student wants to go one particular university, as a consultant, you yourself and myself as well as a university person, we have been supporting the student in their choices. So that is first. If a student wants to come down to University of Tasmania, if he's a little bit convinced, I would definitely like to make this a point over here that students have a choice of coming to a great university. Why? Because we are the only university in the entire state. So we do not have any other university over there. Second is we are based out of the capital, the capital city of Hobart. So Hobart is the capital. Hobart is the capital of Tasmania, and the main campus of the university is there at Sandy Bay area. So Sandy Bay is like Delhi Bazaar of Kathmandu. So we are we are in the capital, that too in the center of the city. So yes, it is a regional university, but they do not see that anywhere. We are very much a very developed city, and it is not that big. So student can take a bicycle or probably a car or whatever he wants, and within 10 minutes the student can get to his accommodation. Within 10 minutes the student can get to his part-time job as well, and he can manage his life very well. And on the other side, it doesn't have to spend the money on their expenses. So you see, this is how it is organized. That's the fun of going there.
It's amazing news.
Yep, we're not very far from the university, only from the airport, only 25 kilometers. So you get into a taxi and you reach there within 20 minutes, 15-20 minutes. And everything is nearby. Everything is nearby, and you do not have a lot of students over there. Some student would definitely come to you and say that there are limited jobs over there. Yes, we understand, but there are less students as well. And then the state itself, the state of Tasmania, the state government itself is welcoming students. They are supporting the student in terms of whatever they can offer. So all those benefits, if the student wants to know about, he can go to Tasmanian Migration website. That's where they can understand about the other benefits state government is giving to the students when they come there for their higher education. So yeah, I mean, pretty much of it.
Yes, I also want to drag your attention towards the nursing course, because nursing course is a quota-based course, and I'm aware of that. There has got very limited course. So at such case, those students who wants to study at the University of Tasmania for nursing, are we able to provide them the sports if they meet the entry criteria?
Sorry, come again. I didn't hear the last.
Yeah, are we able to give the sport for them, for those students who can meet their entry criteria, because it's a quota-based course, so it's very hard to get the seats these days.
Yes, it is a quota-based course, but we have sufficient seats for nursing. What I would suggest is, and I think according to the new norms, the student has to write some program. So if they're not meeting the eligibility criteria for nursing, if they're not able to get into the nursing program, we have other paramedical courses as well.
Okay.
We have bachelor's in pharmacy. We have a bachelor's course in laboratory medicine. We also have a course in health and nutrition. We have a course in psychology as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Psychology.
And nursing and all these paramedical courses. I think this is very interesting part that the students who are listening to me would like to know about it. Students who have been enrolling into this course from last 5 years, there has been 100% job placement into these courses.
Wow.
Because when I say that we are the only university in this state, that means we are the only university in the state which is producing the paramedical professionals, which is producing the nursing professionals, and who is producing the medical professionals. So yes, when you are there in that state, all the jobs only you guys can go and apply for that. So and then the students gets to do their internship alongside the RHH, Royal Hobart Hospital. So that's where they do most of their internship. So this is how the course is designed, and you'll have ample of opportunities after this.
So can you please also share us the regional benefit for the student, if that is okay with you? Because the Tasmania State itself is a regional university.
Yes, definitely. The regional, as far as I am aware, the regional benefit is the extra stay back option. I believe it is now 4 to 5 years in Hobart and Launceston. If you go to Hobart campus, for the memory, it is 4 years, and if you go to Launceston, it is 5 years. So I think altogether, when you're sending a student, say for example, for a master's course, is going there for 2 years of his education, and then 4 years, so 6 years the student is getting. And during those 2 years, the initial 2 years, the student is allowed to work on part-time basis. So you see, during that time also, the student is able to take out the cost. They can take out the living expense, and after the 4 years, they can do whatever they want. I'm sure they can add up a good experience into the profile in the CV, and they can earn some money as well when they come back.
Yeah, they will come back along with the knowledge as well as the skills, so they can be
as well
professional in their career.
Sure.
So it was pretty nice talking to you, sir. So just as you have been recruiting Nepalese students for a very long time, so just wanted to know that how do you find Nepalese students at the University of Tasmania?
They are very hardworking. The short answer to this, that the answer can be very big, but I would like to keep it very short. They're very hardworking. They're very good students. As this is what I mentioned earlier, that a lot of them went on becoming the university professors, university lecturers. They have opened their own businesses. They're great doctors over there. They are great management professionals over there. And we have got so many Nepali students at the moment that we have a Nepali student community over there. We have a group of the students, and the one who is the manager sort of person who manages the in charge of it, that guy himself is from Kathmandu.
Wow.
So we are very rich. We have a very strong Nepali community over there, and we are very proud about it.
Yeah. This will encourage the new students who are planning for University of Tasmania.
Yes.
And to the end, thank you so much for all the information, and just wanted to know the more information. Like, we have been working with the University of Tasmania from 2014. So can you please share some feedback, our relationship to our audience, KIEC and University of Tasmania?
Raj, yes, the feedback for you people is all good. Most of your staff members, I'm sure most of your staff members have traveled to the university, so that is more important for a student. When a student is talking to a counselor or a counseling manager or any of the agency owner, they would definitely like to know that whether you have yourself been there or not. If a counselor has been there, if the counselor has seen the university, he is at his best when he's delivering the information to the student. And I think that's where you guys are. You have been there to our university several times since 2014, and we are very happy about it. You guys are really professional. You guys are PIL certified people, so that's how we got you as a consultant. I think whenever a student is coming over here, he is in best hands, and for that student, we are also a phone call away, because we work very closely with you. In case there's something which definitely likes to be answered by us, we are always there for them.
Thank you so much, Nitin, for your valuable time. I just got to know that there are few students waiting for you. So I would like to thank you for this opportunity.
Certainly. Thank you. I love to go and speak to those students. But Raj, thank you so much for this, Anisha. the initiative that you've taken about educating students about international education and about our university. So thank you so much. Let us know if you need any support. Thank you. You have a good time.
Yeah, my pleasure, sir.